All right, moms, I need some help. So I have an 8-month-old, almost 8-month-old in like, I don't know, next week. And for the last 3 weeks, I went on vacation with my 3 babies. So I have an 8-year-old, 5-year-old, and a 7-month-old. And we went on a trip from Maryland to Georgia. That was like 13 hours. Yes, we stayed overnight for a night. And then drove from Georgia to South Carolina, another 7 hours for another week, for 2 weeks actually. And that was like our summer break, extravaganza. Cool. So in the midst of that time frame, my 7-month-old has went from scooting to like full-blown crawling to like trying to like stand up on things to like I came back to my home and I was like, oh my gosh, nothing is baby proofed, and she's getting into everything now. Like, she's fast, she wants to be put down, like all that stuff. But the one thing that is like more than anything that has changed in the last 3 weeks is her. Now she does not want the binky. Like, I don't understand that. I like my babies to have binkies. I don't have problems with binkies. This one is different because she breastfeeds. Now, during the trip, the last 3 weeks, I had her in bed with me. We co-slept. I made sure I had a little like, space over there for her so that she could like sleep. And she basically nursed all night. Anytime she wanted to get something to eat, she just went over and got some. I think that that's what messed me up, because now she knows what that feels like to have mommy, that she does not want to have a typical binky when she is falling asleep. Now she wants mom. So much so to the fact that like I can't hold her to go to sleep. Like, I can't rock her to sleep because she'll smell me, and she literally is like digging for the nip. Whereas if my husband does it, he can put her to sleep super fast because he doesn't smell like me. That's my theory, at least, because every time we tried it out, it worked. So my question: does anyone know the best type of binky that feels like the real thing, right? So I need her to go back to a binky because I can't do this every night. I need her to go back to sleeping through the night. I had to do what I had to do for those 3 weeks that I was on vacation and not in typical situations, and she was sleeping in the same room with us. And now I want her to go back to her own room, and I want her to soothe herself to sleep as she did before. But I realized that I might need to get a new binky. The other thing that also happened in this 3-week span is that she started teething. She literally has 2 peckers just coming up. So a lot of change in 3 weeks. We learned how to crawl. We're learning how to pull up. We're figuring out all that stuff. We nursed a lot. Like, our feeding intake has increased, and we're getting teeth. It's a lot. So I need help from mamas.